健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あ
人類栄光あれ。
alert! Rude alert! Abandoned shop! This is not a daffodil! Repeat, this is not a daffodil!
Hey everybody, hello. Hello, hello. Sherato, Purples and Avian, hello, how are you? How is everybody today? Is everybody well? I hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's good. Happy Tuesday, I think. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday indeed. Everybody doing well? Everybody good? I need to put the desk down a tiny bit. There we go. Everybody doing okay? Is everybody having a good day? How's work going for everybody? I think Purples is lurking. Okay. You're okay. 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 There we go. Been tidying up some of the 3D prints. Putting a few layers of primer on the big one, and also cleaning up a Dark Angel ready to spray him dark silver to see how that works out. It'd be work. It's work. It's work. Worky work. Worky work. Right, I need to put all of these ships. I'll leave that ship off. All of these ships need to go on here. Get them all out of the way. That one can come off. That one can come off. And that one can come off. Oh, I've got the sniffles today. Why have I got the sniffles? I don't know why I've got the sniffles. I don't know where that's come from. There we go. We have a door and an elf BB articles today, eh? Yeah, there's a door rumour engine. I've no idea what that might be. I'm guessing either Cities of Sigmar terrain or Vampire Counts terrain. I don't know. It's a weird one. What does the thing say? It's a new kind of door-shaped demon. Oh, right, yeah. So nothing interesting. What terrain? What terrain is it likely to be? Are they going to do old? They're not going to do old world terrain, so it's not going to be old world terrain. What AOS terrain? They're not going to do. They're not going to do AOS terrain. Is it going to be? I've no idea. AOS cities, yeah, but like, haven't AOS cities got? Have they got their terrain piece? Actually, have AOS cities got their terrain piece? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's an AOS, the old world, not the old world. Age of Sigmar, Order, Cities of Sigmar. Have Cities of Sigmar got their terrain piece? Haven't they got like a? Oh no, they haven't. Oh, well, that's sorted then. That was easy. Or some weird ass Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, I'm guessing Cities of Sigmar. Guessing Cities of Sigmar terrain piece then for AOS whenever the AOS comes out. Whenever they're have they even got any? Have they even got any endless spells? I don't think they have any endless spells either, do they? So it's they're probably going to need some endless spells as well. Built by some orcs. Howl's Moving Castle built by some orcs. I've been looking at some more Battlefleet Gothic stuff. I found the largest Battlefleet Gothic model yet last night. Well, this morning. So yeah. Don't they drag floating rocks along with them? What, the Cities of Sigmar? Do not tempt me. Do not tempt me. Do not tempt me. Do not tempt me, Frodo. We do have to tempt Saxtus though, because Saxtus is trying. He's trying very hard to want to get Lord of the Rings. We don't know how successful he's going to be. Oi boys, we've got a magical, whimsical adventure to goes on with a cute child. Take the ring, do it, Avian, do it. Now, Avian, we've got Horus Heresy to hype up. Speaking of Horus Heresy, and kind of like speaking of Battlefleet Gothic, do you think we'll get a Horus Heresy Battlefleet Gothic? Do you think they'll re-release Battlefleet Gothic and just have it in the Horus Heresy and like kill the excitement of the game for everybody? Like they did with Epic. Yeah, so AOS terrain, I guess. The terrain piece. And then we also find out what the High Elves do. with their stupid bony knees and their telescopic legs. So every player's got agility 2+. So even the linemen of high elf, yeah. Phoenix Warriors get Cloudburster. What the hell is Cloudburster? Does it say what Cloudburster is? Doesn't say what Cloudburster is. Pass and safe pass. Dragon Princes get block and steady footing. I would expect them to replace the Legions Imperialis with Battlefleet Gothic. You would expect them to replace? Why would they replace Legions Imperialis? It's a completely different game. My brain is still partially in SKU land. I think that if I don't know. There's loads of different ways they could go with Battlefleet Gothic. I think it's likely for them to kind of crunch it in the Horus Heresy era, so it's just Imperial versus Chaos in the ships, and then they don't have to worry about anything else. And it'll probably, like, if I was thinking about doing it, it would be like a Legions Imperialis Battlefleet Gothic, so you could have like low orbit Battlefleet Gothic fights or something. Can Games Workshop support more games? I wish we had Legions Imperialis Xenos armies I picked up in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean the fact that they went Legions, the fact that they turned Epic into Legions Imperialis and did kill half of it for me, because I really wanted an Eldar Epic force. So whatever. But this is cool. That's cool. That is cool. What is the best Fellblade? What's the best Fellblade tank? Aeronautica died. I would say they tried to keep it alive. Move aside, Valrat. Chris is here with rumours. How's it going? Hey, Slave. How you doing? Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, Aeronautica. It's because they don't. I don't know. Yeah, it went into Legions Imperialis. They don't seem to want to promote those games though. Like, there's never any. Because like when years and years ago, when like Battlefleet Gothic came out, Battlefleet Gothic started in the 80s, but then it got launched. The first time it got launched before it got released, it got launched in White Dwarf, because they just were like, here, have some rules, we're thinking about Battlefleet Gothic, have some rules. And then it got launched a year later, but then there was just so much support, it's not support, it's like, if Games Workshop talks about something, then it becomes a acceptable topic of conversation in the community, doesn't it? Like everything else. Yeah, Space Fleet was before Battlefleet Gothic. Everything else, you've got to rely on the community to talk about stuff. It's like that conversation that I had with the other week when we were talking about the large scale stuff. Because it's a different scale, and the models are like. This is the funny thing. The Shatterpoint models are exactly the same size as 40k models. They're just a different scale. People don't understand that, and people and the community need educating by the company who's doing it and explaining and saying, look how cool this is. And there just needs to be conversations and articles and lore and battle reports and everything in White Dwarf. basically, isn't it? Or now, as it is, Warhammer Plus. Not that anybody actually watches Warhammer Plus. But yeah. Anyway, that's what we do. That's what we do. We get all excited and hyped about this. Right. So yes, the big. Where is it? I found this morning because. My friend and your friend, our friend Joe from the Liam Dempsey channel. So Joey Coles said, because I posted a picture, I put a picture up on Instagram of the 3 massive ships that I found yesterday, and he said, "Oh, you should find the Imperial Fist Phalanx." And I was like, "What the bloody hell is that? What's a Mal emote? What's Mal?" What is the big gun on the Tonk they showed earlier? This was the one that we talked about yesterday, dude. This one is the Neuron thing. The neutron wave cannon. If that's the one you were talking about, we talked about this yesterday. This one we looked at this yesterday on stream. Yeah, what's a Mali mode? And then, anyway, yes, so, it was definitely on this page. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Yeah, so Joey Coles said, "Oh, have you seen the..." There it is. Captain Malcolm Mal Reynolds from Firefly. So what's that emote for? So that is the Rock. The Rock, which is a rock with engines in it and battlements and stuff. We need a Mal emote. Yeah, that's kind of cool. There's loads of Firefly stuff going on at the moment, isn't there? With oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing loads of little videos and stuff about a possibility of a new Firefly, aren't they? That everybody's getting excited about. Well, at least One Stop Wargaming, Stu, my friend Stu, is getting very excited about it. So yeah, this is the only the only issue with this is that it doesn't fit on my printer at all. It's huge. It's bigger than my printer. so I will need I'll need another printer. Yeah, the that one. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. That GIF. So yeah, that's rather fun. Every time I think better of making a comment. So what do you need it for? What comment did you say that you wished you hadn't said? Why is it time for you to shut up? What did you say? You didn't say anything, dude. You stopped yourself. What were you talking about? Did not say, but I wanted to. About what? Now I forgot. We can't have conversations if you don't talk, dude. Yeah, so there's not much on Warcom today at the moment. Tuesday always seems to be like a little bit of a slow day on Warcom. Yeah, Tuesday's always a little bit slow. So it's High Elves and the and that at the moment. That's about it. Right, let's turn this on. I need to get my headphones on as well. Whee. Headphones on. Headphones on so I can hear. Yeah, I will. I've cleaned all the tacky substance off this guy so that he can be reprimed, and then get some silver pushed around on him, because I think that actually looks really cool. There we go. You were talking about the glaive and could not remember the gun on that one. What, the gun on the glaive? I don't know what the gun on the glaive is. So this is all cleaned up, ready to go now as well. We've still got a little bit of a layer line across there, a separation when it was printing, but that should be just about disguisable. Should be alright. That one's gone. I managed to get that one gone. Oh, the Volkite. Yes, the Fellblade with the Volkite gun. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I do like the Volkite glaive, Fellblade, whatever it is. And I've also put these on tiny sticks. I just need to find a way of putting them into their bases, because the bases have too large a hole in, so I don't really want to reprint them and fill the hole in and then drill a hole, so I might fill them with something, not quite sure what. So you're going to get a glaive with you're going to get the Volkite glaive. Wow, wow. Was there a third question you had where I did not explain myself? Not a clue, dude. Yeah. You're possibly going to get nice. Is that going to be for the Dark Angels, yeah? Is that going to be Dark Angel Central? I can't find his sword. I don't know where his sword is. His sword has gone missing. So I need to find it. I don't know where it's gone. But I need to track it down at some point today. I've way too many games. Stop tempting me to pick up Battlefleet. I mean, definitely, Harumph, definitely don't follow me on. Definitely don't follow me on Instagram. Cause, yeah, it's a problem, dude. Well, it's not a problem. It's cool. I'll be printing Imperial ships tonight, printing some of those out. I've got loads of the little escort frigate things for the Eldar, so I'm getting all of those mounted up. And I've got some of the larger ones as well. Make them give you free ships. Need to build the Fellblade first. Oh, you've already got a Fellblade. Hey, Baz, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you, dude. I'm doing good. I can't find his sword, though. I have misplaced his sword, which I shouldn't have done, because it should be around with all the other bits that I've got left over. So, like, I've got his backpack, which is there. I had his extra arm, which is now glued on, and his sword should have been with all these bits, but the sword is not there. Not an important piece. Right? Don't know where it's gone. I do not know where it's gone. Knowing my luck, it probably fell on the floor and I stepped on it, and it's in 3 pieces now. Have you looked around to see if it's stuck in a rock? I haven't got many rocks around. Like, I've got this rock, but it's not in that rock. It is not in that rock. Check out this, Baz. Are you ready? It's not fitting. Why is it not fitting? There we go. Yeah, not an important piece. I don't know where it is. I got enough of him painted that I thought, oh, okay, I'm okay to kind of glue him on his base now. So I glued him on his base. We did a little bit of the true metallic yesterday. We did a bit of this silver yesterday. And I'm thinking that my Dark Angels end up going dark silver and red, because then they look like they all look like Crusader Knights then, which would be really, really cool. And now I can't find this fucking sword. And I can see it as well, because it's a really distinctive sword, and the hilt has got those little diamonds on the end of it. The little hollow diamonds. And I don't know where it I don't know where it is. Oh, it's around here somewhere. It is definitely around here somewhere. I just don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing hiding. Why is it hiding, Baz? Why is it hiding? There we go. Put that on. Although, Baz, I'm sure you've seen on Instagram. Yeah. Oops. Oops, Baz. Oops. And I've got some of the Imperial stuff, so I'm printing some smaller Imperial stuff. I've got some of the like normal cruisers, and then I've got some massive Imperial stuff and some massive Chaos stuff. It's like a foot long Imperial stuff. So I'm getting rather excited about it all. I'm trying to kind of calm down and not just print everything at once. I'm trying to settle in and do it all really, really well. Yeah, I've emailed Elegoo as well to see if I could get a printer upgrade if they want to sponsor and kind of partner up for the Battlefleet Gothic project, along with Bamboo Labs as well, so I can maybe do some terrain and some other cool little things with the Bamboo Lab stuff. So we'll see if anything comes of that, fingers crossed. One of the best Games Workshop ever did. It is really good. I've got the book. The book is in the other room from the box. I threw away the box, sadly. I didn't throw the book away. But I had the Imperial, I had the Chaos. I was saying yesterday that I painted the Tau ships for the Battlefleet Gothic catalogue, because we were doing the catalogue at the time when I was there and we didn't have any of the ships painted, and I said, oh, I'll paint the ships. So I painted the Tau ships. And then I had, of course, the infamous box of Necrons, metal Necron ships, which I just went into the factory and lead weighted into a box. I threw those away in the bin, literally, because it's like, oh, I'm never going to need these, throw them away. So that was a big mistake. So one of the next ones I'm going to do, I'm going to print off some Necrons just to kind of make myself feel a bit better. But some of the ships, like, hang on, I'll show you. Look at this, look at this, look at this, Baz. This is absurd, Baz. Oh yeah, that's the thing about scale. That's the thing I was pointing out about scale. Like, this is a larger scale. These are like 40mm, and these are 32mm. Yeah, so it shouldn't be scale that makes games fail. Look at that. Baz, look at this. This down here, by the way, the little grid that you see at the bottom, that's my print plate. So it's bigger than my print plate. Now it is in separate parts, so it's in like the main hull, the engine, the prow and stuff. So there's like a cut here and there's a cut here. But that's like a foot long. So I can't. That was so good. And then there's also oh yeah, that's the rock. So that's a That's absurd. This is so again. This is my this box here. That's how much my printer can print. So it can print this wide and then it can print this high. So that doesn't fit in my printer either. So that's why that's one of the reasons why I emailed Bambu Labs as well. I was like, oh, this is a perfect example of why I would really appreciate a Bambu Labs one. So that's the Rock, and then you've obviously got Planet Killer, which is awesome. That's going to be a nightmare to support because it's got little pokey things all over the place. So I'm going to have to support that like very, very slowly with a cup of tea and maybe a cider or something. Very, very slowly over an entire day. And then there's also... Oh, where did I put the other one? Did I put the other one on Blue Sky? Hang on, I think I put the other one on Blue Sky. Yeah, there we go. There's that one, which is the... Oh, what was that one called? What was that one called? The Gloriana, there we go. Speaking of Bambu, just got a 0.2 nozzle on mine, and some of the detail I can get for multicolour prints is absolutely insane. Amazing harumph. A flying octet. Looks great, that's bonkers. How you doing, Hendarian? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, there's the Gloriana class. That's obviously the Planet Killer, the Chaos Planet Killer, which is a model that came out, but that's all kind of 3D print converted, and then that's just absurd. It's just absurd. So yeah, I'm in trouble basically. I'm doing the Battlefleet Gothic deep dive, and I am falling. So I'm trying to be very, very slow and careful, getting all this kind of all prepped and everything. I've got like I said, I've got like a little bit of layer separation there, because that was obviously not quite supported enough. So a little bit of layer separation there, which I'm trying to kind of hide and clean up a bit. It's pretty much gone. And then there was one across here as well, which I've also finished up and vanished. But yeah, it is one of the best games they ever did. It is really cool and it's really simple, and the ships are just really nostalgic and cool, aren't they? There's still something really cool about the ships. They're really good. And then there's the that's Hendarian's excited looking ones, because so I've got all the Eldar Corsair ones, and then I've also got the Craft Worlds.
Oh my, we have music in Christopher. I'm out of here. Freedom.
No, don't go. How you doing, Purples? Hello, Purples. So I've got the Craft Worlds from, these are from Battlefleet Gothic Armada, the computer game. Somebody's converted them and done 3D prints. And then I've also got all the rest of the Eldar Corsair ones. This one I've just added on the extra wings because I've got two of these, so I to differentiate them a little bit, I just added one of them. I gave side wings on from another ship. So yeah, it's really cool. Purples, there we go. Look, I've started the brass rods. Look, Purples. I've started the brass rods, Purples. Uh, 8 degrees C here. Time to go to the outside swimming pool. Yay, brass rods. Hey, Alfredo. How you doing, Alfredo, over on YouTube? Hello, YouTube as well. Anybody over on YouTube having a watch? Hello, how are you doing? Yeah. Fingers crossed I hear about some printers. That would be really, really cool. Would be exciting to do some more. I still can't find his sword, Purples. Still can't find his sword. I still shy away from printing such ships due to the supports and the cleanup. Yeah, supports are interesting. I tend to support everything myself, although a lot of these I think they're designed for filament printing, so that very, very few of them actually come with support, so you have to support them yourself anyway. But 9 times out of 10 I will support models myself, because pre-supported stuff tends to be over-supported. So yeah, I tend to do it all myself. How can you lose his sword? Ask Cypher to give it him back. I know, I don't know where it's gone. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Because it's supposed to be where like his backpack and this shoulder pad and his arm were before I glued his arm on. Like they were just over there with bits. Like his cloak is over here. There's his cloak. We've got to get his cloak on and done at some point. I still don't know what colour to do his cloak. Do we do his cloak red? Do we do his cloak like that beige cloth colour? I think it's got to be the same as this, hasn't it? So it's got to be the beige cloth on this side and then green on the back side, I think. And then that, I think that will be a I think that'll be the point where I try and do a Dark Angel Marine in this dark silver and then green with red shoulder pads or something. Over supports cause so much damage. Don't they just? Like I got that bust, the really nice bust. This one I'll show you. I got this bust, bought this one. This is what I bought for myself on Valentine's Day. Love yourself, everybody. Love yourself. So I bought this on Valentine's Day. And I had a quick look at the supports because it came pre-supported. I had a quick look at the supports. I was like, yeah, they look okay. And it was at least supported on the correct orientation and stuff. But I'm going to struggle to see them now because I think I've sanded them down. There we go. Look. So that's what over-supporting does. You just end up with these little pits everywhere. I mean, look at the size of that. That's like a millimetre. That's like a millimetre support hole. So yeah, there's a little bit of sanding and cleanup to do on the back because it was supported on the back at least, which is nice. But it's a lovely print. It's come out very, very nicely. It's going to be fun to paint at least. You even cancelled what I asked Studio to do for me. That is get me a Zeratul model at Adepticon. What's a Zeratul model? Oh, what's happened? Pre-orders for StarCraft are up and I was interested, but after seeing the prices I was like, yeah, no, I'll pass. Oh! I want to print. Alfredo wants to print, but I don't have any space where I could do it safely due to the fumes it releases. Yeah, it's one of the problems. StarCraft tabletop miniatures game. See, this is the thing that I was talking about yesterday with the Carnivale stuff, or Carnivale, as they were for some reason saying on YouTube. The Carnivale stuff is like, okay, so we're going to release some models. What's the market price for models? Okay, so we'll set ours like around the same market price for models, not realising that their quality is so low or whatever. So Games Workshop is actually just increasing the market price for all model games and miniature games everywhere. $249. Have they got any pictures of the models? $749. The models aren't doing much for me, to be honest. Okay. I don't know whether I ever played StarCraft. I don't think I ever played it. Have we got any pictures of models? I suppose the models are going to be in here, aren't they? Are the models in here? No. Yeah, no, I realise that. Yeah, have you got any StarCraft models? The models look cool, and they come in coloured plastic with transparent coloured options. You want the new Gundam tabletop game? Yeah, the Gundam game looks fun and interesting. I'm still not 100% convinced with the Gundam stuff. You need to lurk for a bit. No. Yeah, the Gundam game looks cool. What's the idea with all the hex tiles and everything? What's I need to have a proper. Oh no, the cloak doesn't fit on anymore. Oh bloody hell! Because I put that. I'm gonna have to sand down that side there so it slots in easier. Oh, I didn't realise that shoulder pad blocked. I didn't realise the shoulder pad blocked the robe. I'm not going to push it in because I'm going to end up snapping the resin. Okay, cool. So I've got to sand. I've got to sand down the sides of the cloak. Fine, I'll do that. How much I love when things don't fit anymore after painting sub-assembly. It's like ah. Anyway, we need to repaint this anyway, so I need to repaint it so that it's the cloth. The linen cloth colour on the front and then green on the back. I think that will. I don't think it needs to be red, does it? It doesn't need to be red. It needs to be this cloth colour, which should at least look good. So we can sort that out. Bad at least. Okay, close that down. Is there anything on Warcom yet? Oh no, Black Library Reader's Choice again. I mean, Path of the Archon. Oh, do we get to vote? Is this the vote or is this the pick? Oh, it is! It is! Oh, wow, okay. Okay. So now we get to vote 40k, which is really easy. Path of the Archon, and then Old World, which is the best Old World one. Bloodborne, I suppose. I suppose it's Bloodborne, isn't it? Vote now. Yes, please. Did Chris read anything? Did I need to read anything? How much I love when things... There we go. You are welcome. Yeah! Path of the Archon. I mean, just Path of the Dark Eldar, thank you very much. The whole thing. Fantastic. Oh, well, that's good. That's the only one. The only new one. The only new one. Andy Trademark. Yeah, that Path of the Dark Eldar was phenomenal. It was very, very, very good. Okay. Now, do I sand that? Oh, I'm so annoyed about the sword because I wanted to have the sword on today so I could do the metallics on it. Oh, Josh, how you doing, man? How are you doing? How are you doing? I've lost his sword, dude. I've lost his sword. Don't know where his sword is. I'm so annoyed. But at least painting in metallic has kind of cleared my head on how I'm going to do my Dark Angels for Horus Heresy. Yeah, I don't know where it's gone. It's around somewhere. It'll turn up. It has to turn up because like nothing gets thrown out. I'm just really worried that I've dropped it on the floor and stepped on it or something, and it's now in 3 bits. My kind of typical luck, annoyance. Urgh. Anyway, how are you? How are you? All good. And have you seen my my current mission of insanity? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem, Josh. It's a problem. It's a problem. Battlefleet Gothic. It's scratching an itch. They're rather cool. Yeah. Printer replacement with bigger wings. Yeah, all the Eldar stuff. So the Eldar was the first one that I've printed, and then I've got a plate of Imperial ones, just basic Imperial cruisers, to go on the printer tonight. And then at some point I'll start painty.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a host.
Did I print the big
I'm
one?
also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
Tari, it's going to take me an entire day just to do the supports on the big ones, Tari. So no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Also, I'm waiting to hear back from Elegoo as well. So did you do it? Pfft. I'm waiting to hear back from Elegoo because if I get another printer, then the way I do supports might change. I don't know. So I'll have to do a test print on the new printer. Because I have to dial it all in. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. It's taken me. I've just about stopped tweaking the settings on the printer I've got at the moment. Instead, you're wasting time on a Dork Angel. Tari 2. We're going to be painting more. We're going to be painting more Dork Angels. Look how big he is, though. He's huge. I also did a TIE Interceptor as well because I really like all the TIE stuff from Star Wars. So I printed myself a TIE Interceptor, X-wing scale ish. So it's like 20% bigger than X-wing scale, but still kind of cool. You're unsubscribing. You're not allowed to unsubscribe. You're a mod. You have the power of the hammer. You have the power of the hammer. You get benefits. Mod benefits are awesome. How are you today, Tari 2? Empress, the Empress Tari 2, are you okay? Right, what do we need to do? We need to do brown. We need to do brown. But dorks. What is it with you and purples hating Dork Angels? You know what is a cool chapter? You know what is a cool chapter, Tari 2? Scythes of the Emperor. Scythes of the Emperor. Now that's a cool chapter. Am I right or am I right, Josh? Where's Mornfang Brown gone? Why is Morfang Brown always vanish? Mornfang Brown is to painters what 10mm sockets are for mechanics. I've got loads of hero rocks in my paint drawer. Legit, where is it? That's Doomball brown. That's Scrag brown. It's not out here, is it? That's Abaddon black. Well, I can't paint Dark Angel leather if Mornfang Brown's not here. Oh dear. Size of the Emperor, the ones eaten by the Nids and got infiltrated by Gene Stealer cultists. Think Astartes 2 for selling them to me. Gotta love them. Astartes 2. It can't be that far off, right? Right? It can't be that far off. Right, I'm gonna have to have a. There it is. There it is. That's why I couldn't find it. Do you like all my hero rocks? All my little hero rocks for putting on bases. Tactical rocks. That's why I couldn't find it, because the brown on top has worn off. You found it? I did. I found it. I found it. I found it. If you haven't seen Josh's Size of the Emperor, make sure you drop him a follow on Instagram, because they are proper cool. Instagram. Where are you, Josh? I send too many DMs on Instagram. Fucking hell, Josh, where are you there? Gotcha. My God, you're... Here you go. Size of the Emperor. Look at that. You got some feedback from Rich. Don't believe Rich's feedback. Don't believe Rich's feedback. Super cool. Super cool. Super cool. So there you go, everybody. Make sure you go follow Josh, because he good. He's a bit good. He's a bit good. His so Josh's color usage is I'm incredibly envious of. I'd love to be able to kind of use colour the way Josh uses colour. It's awesome. It's awesome. Drop the link. Drop the link! Drop the link, god damn it! Right, let's put some Mornfang Brown on the lid so that I can find Mornfang Brown again next time I can't find it. Josh, by the way, everybody in Twitch chat, is more excitable than I am. I know that's saying something, but he's more excitable. More excitable. Maybe not more excitable than when the Nightbringer got revealed. Maybe not more excitable than that, but he's generally hard to believe. Sorry, Tari. Silver Scratch Build, how you doing? Hi there, HH Lion, nice. I play solo Auxilia. and just added a Valdor tank destroyer. You have Labrador puppy energy, Christoph. Yeah, well. It good proceeds to throw models out of the window. Avian, you stop throwing models out the window, Avian. Stop it, Avian. Nice, yes. So I have four Horus Heresy armies, and I'm trying to come up with like little unique sort of like allies and systems with them. So I've got my Raven Guard, and we're going to ally in like a little contingency of Solar Auxilia with the Raven Guard, because they have the... Oh god, I always forget the name. Not Threxian. Is it Threxian cohort? Vexian cohort? Anyway, there's a section of Solar Auxilia that got seconded to Raven Guard at some point. It was in the Corvus Corax books, I think, the one that Gav wrote. And then so that my Raven Guard are going to have some. My Raven Guard are going to have some Solar Auxilia, and then we were talking yesterday on the stream about what to kind of ally in with my Night Lords, and then we kind of decided, or I came up with the idea of allying in some Mechanicus, mainly because Games Workshop sent me the Mechanicus box. And I painted a couple of models from it for the release, and I've not really done anything else with it. So I've got that Mechanicus box around, so I could add those to the Night Lords. Thank you very much. I could add those to the Night Lords, and we're trying to kind of come up with a colour scheme, or Forge World. Battle Aziz! Battle Aziz! Battle Aziz!
Moron.
I think I have one.
Come to my class. Your class is all the way down in London though, isn't it, Josh? Oh, is that one not... Oh no, there we go. No, it is. Why is that one not charged? I thought I'd charged that one as well. Oh no, I've only got one battery that's charged. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Painting. There we go. I'm doing some work on busts at the moment, Josh, to try to improve my colour usage. It's just in terms of like picking palettes to highlight, and because your size of the Emperor, they've got such a warm highlight. It's so good. And obviously I know how it's done. It's just the decision to do it is genius. Anyway. We're going to have to paint something for Golden Demon someone too. Turn your stream camera to black and white. Turn my stream camera to black and white? What, for hues? For, hang on. I'll do it another time. Just use a stream cam to check values. So another way to check kind of lights and darks as well is just squinting. So if you squint at it, it pulls a lot of the colours out, so you can see lights and darks and things. Can't believe I admitted I might paint some Horus Heresy and Chris did not even read it. Oh my god, hang on, wait. Tari's painting Horus Heresy. I finished Galaxy in Flames last night. I might have to paint some Sons of Horus. Yeah, black and white's really useful. Black and white is useful. That's one thing I used to do when I was editing my photos for magazine work and stuff. And portraits particularly. I'd turn all the portraits I'd do into black and white to make sure I got the values right. Don't be mean to Chris, you know he can't read. I can read, I literally just read that sentence. Just use a stream cam to check values. Oh, I could change the palette cam to black and white. I think I can change the palette cam to black and white. Yeah. There you go, palette cam. It just has selective reading. No, I don't have selective reading. No, no. Da, 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 da. Hey, goodbye. So, Sons of, you gonna paint some Sons of Horus? What mark? Tari 2, this is a revelation. The Empress is joining the Emperor in the Horus Heresy. Is that just because they were badass in Galaxy in Flame? Maybe not definitely. So definitely then. Maybe not definitely, but actual definitely. What colour's the scabbard going to be? I think the scabbard's definitely we're definitely going to make the scabbard brown as well. Yeah, so it's your colour choices for highlights and things and shadows. Because didn't you get some? You got some purple. You had some purple in a model that you did a while ago, Josh. That I was like, oh, that's a genius decision. Because too regularly, if I'm painting green, I'll just do dark green to bright green. Which is I always find it strange because I did photography for so long, so I've got a good understanding of light and colour and everything, but the actual creative decision on what colours to pick to mix in for the highlights and things, and how to control the saturation with hues, is I find really interesting. Obviously because they are the protagonists, they come across as cool. You like the books, yeah, they're quite cool. Hold on, be right back. Oh, okay, no worries. Sorry, I was just talking. Josh isn't around now. He's nipped off. Da, 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 da. But yeah, make sure everybody goes and follows Josh on Instagram. I'm sure you all already anyway, but he's doing Size of the Emperor for 40k and they look awesome. Yeah, this isn't. It's not really a very enjoyable model to paint, you know, because the detail's like not great. It's not really that nice to paint. These kind of models really lead. You can see why people like push oil washes all over them, because it's so minuscule on detail, and it's not really clear detail either. Throw him in the bin. Hey Beanie, how you doing? I just sat at my desk to build Black Templar Terminator. Nice. Throw him in the bin. It's not that it's high detail, it's that the detail is it's really fine, and it interrupts painting the rest of the model, kind of thing. I don't know, it's difficult to explain. Right, so Mornfang Brown can go back in there. We're going to get Scrag Brown out. That's the reason they're the most boring chapter bar none. Hang on, Tari. I don't know how you can say that in this channel where we take the piss out of Ultramarines so much. I can't believe you would say that Dark Angels are the most boring chapter in this channel of all channels, and also Word Bearers. I said what I said. I said what I said. Well, I will take it if you don't want it. No, he'll be all right. He's just not going to look like that. He's not. I don't think you could paint it for Golden Demon. It's just not that. It's not that clean a cast. Yeah, it's weird. Like what do you call it? I can't remember. I can't remember his name. He painted the White Scar Khan for Golden Demon, and that was flawless. But the cast and the sculpt of Khan is so much cleaner and so much better to paint. It's just disappointing that my kind of 3 legions I've ended up with have all got kind of crunchy resin sculpts for their Primarchs. Dark Angels are more boring than Ultramarines. What? Look, they had librarians before they were called librarians. They tended to explode. Oh, yes, that's a point. Yes. What? Hang on, Dark Angels, right? Dark Angels had librarians before they were called librarians, right? You're not talking about Word Bearers, right? In which case, I need some librarians.
All hail and Huggle Tari II.
All hail.
Of all the stuff. God's favourite princess. Rolter of all the castles. Wielder of the nuclear ban hammer. Painter extraordinaire. Hater of dark assholes. Nice person and artillery Tari. Fuck.
Oh, fantastic. Tari's entrance gets better and better every single day. Brilliant. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you for welcoming Tari into the channel, as always. Tong was cute. Is Olivia's Tong cute again? I think Tari thinks Olivia's Tong is cute as well. Cut. You want to cut Olivia's tongue? Don't cut Olivia's tongue. Then how would she read out everybody's announcements to me? They had everything before all of the legions. The Dark Angels produced Principia Bellicosa, which was the foundation of how all the legions fought. I mean, the Dark Angels are the best angels, right? Dark Angels are best angels. There aren't any other angels in 40k that are better than the Dark ones. Fact. I think this is why Tari dislikes them. She is calling them Marty Sues. Olivia is mine. You leave her dog alone. See, purples, don't you go cutting Olivia's tongue. There's my throne list. My throne list has just popped up in chat. If anybody wants to support and contribute to some things that we're going to be doing on stream. We added on yesterday the Musu Black.
Dark assholes are assholes and can jump in all the volcanoes in the galaxy. Blood angels are the angels. Fuck you, Christopher.
Blood angels are okay. Dark angels are better. Yeah, the throne list that's just popped up in chat over there. If you want to click and have a look and see if there's anything you'd like to contribute and help for towards the stream and things. Like I said, we added the Musu Black in yesterday. We had an idea to do all the flight stands for Battlefleet Gothic ships in the Musu Black to try and make them kind of disappear and stuff. So that might be quite interesting. And there's other things on there as well. And then of course there's my Patreon as well. I would massively love everybody to sign up to my Patreon. Of course, you can sign up for free, and then if you see any videos on there that are interesting, you can sign up for the month or whatever, or you can just sign up anyway.
Dark assholes only have one distinguishable characteristic. They're even more boring than Ultra Smurfs. And that is a real feat.
Nah, they're not more boring than Ultra Smurfs. Matthew, do you generally prefer 30k? At the moment, I'm really enjoying kind of getting into 30k. I started the hobby in 40k way back when. Really enjoyed 40k. Obviously, once you kind of get into the hobby, you then start discovering the rest of the hobby.
Lion is cool. His sons are jerks.
You start discovering the rest of the hobby, so things like Warhammer Fantasy. So I did Warhammer Fantasy as like my main game for years and years and years. Then I got back into the hobby with 40k, did some tournament stuff, and then again not really discovering, but branching out once you got back into the hobby. Tried to do a little bit of AOS and couldn't quite get into it properly. And then Old World came out, which was a very emotional thing with my infamous Tomb Kings. And then I've been trying, since I've been streaming, I've been trying to find a chapter which I really kind of like or get excited about, kind of thing, because I never really had that. Like when I did the game and the hobby before, I had Orcs, Necrons, Eldar. Never really did Space Marines because they're the good guys, and good guys are boring. And recently, well, beginning of last year, we kind of delved down the rabbit hole of Horus Heresy a little bit more, and I found that Raven Guard, actually, I should stop trying to resist the call to Raven Guard. So I now have 3,500 points of Raven Guard for Horus Heresy, which we were working on last year. I also have some Night Lords as well, because I bought some of the Night Lord Terminators. Games Workshop sent me the first starter box and then a load of the kind of additional stuff, so I've been picking off all the kits and everything which I've got and kind of applying them and allocating them to the different legions which I've got. So I've got Night Lords, I've got Raven Guard, and I've got Dark Angels, and then I've Custodies. I'm going to get some Custodies when they come out. So yeah, I'm really enjoying Horus Heresy at the moment. It's far more enjoyable a hobby than 40k for me at the moment, because it's what the hobby used to be for me when I was growing up. 40k's just lost that a little bit, and you have to put a lot of extra work into 40k for the narrative side of fun and story and things. I still have some ideas for some 40k stuff, and like I did, Games Workshop sent me the Eldritch stuff, so I reposed Uriel and painted up Uriel and things. So this paint job's up on my Patreon if you want to see how I did that and how I did the repos and stuff. But yeah, it's a challenge. The cream robes are great. What paints did you use? What paints did I use? It was Rhinox Hide, XV88, Mornfang Brown, Ushabti Bone, and Screaming Skull, all mixed in various amounts. Oh, look at me! I'm so dark and edgy. I have so many secrets, and you can't know my secrets. We might not be loyal. And did we mention we have secrets that definitely no one knows about? Oh dear. Delete? Why are you deleting me, Tari? Unbelievable. However, when they fuck up, boy, do they do it in style. Yeah, so I definitely need some Dark Angel librarians, right, Avian? I need to have a look at all the different HQ choices and start picking some for the Night Lords. Yeah, I definitely need to start picking some for the Night Lords, because I've got the Raven Guard ones all kind of sorted. I do want to do another Vigilator, because I can do a Vigilator. I want to do like a slightly more stealthy Vigilator. I want to do a Vigilator that's going to fit in with the Mark IV reconnaissance squads. So that's one Vigilator I want to convert. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I need to find his sword mainly. Need to find his sword. Don't know where his sword's gone. The frustrating thing about his sword as well is his sword comes with his hands. So it's not like I can just print a sword either, because I need his hands. His sword will turn up. It will turn up. It will show up. It will appear somewhere. It will appear somewhere. we need to start painting these as well. I need to get these a little bit darker. Might need to airbrush glaze, because I want this bit darker here and I want this bit darker here, so that the centre kind of leads up.
Imagine how it fucked up Azrael's mind. Oh, my Primarch is here. But who are these warriors in black? They looks like Fallen. But they're with my Primarch. But they look like Fallen. Ah.
But they look like Fallen. Well, luckily, you see, I'm going to do all my Dark Angels in silver. So they're going to look the same as... They're going to match. They're all going to match. Which should be quite cool, hopefully, if I can make it work. Like I say, I'll do one to try. I'll do one to test. And I need to somehow, like... I might dip him in some... This is a resin head, so I don't want to... I don't really want to dip it into BioStrip, because it will make it go soft.
You know what you can do with you dark asshole? Fuck 'em jerks. Fuck. Move.
Olivia's really angry today. Olivia's really angry today. You really can't type today. Still got my files for him. He's helmetless and has the power sword. Nice one. Purple is ticked. Purple's angry. Angry purples. Angry purples. Yo, Manaringo! How you doing, Manaringo? And then I have like a little watcher to go here. It should be quite cool. Manaringo, shall I?
I'm not angry. I'm jealous that the dark assholes in the space mutts got all the cool models.
Yep.
Fuck the mutts too.
Yep. That's because... You know why that is, don't you, Purples? You know why that is, don't you, Purples? Because Blood Angels aren't actually that good. There, I said it. No, I really like the Blood Angels. I was absolutely gutted the Sanguinary Guard looked like they did.
Fuck you, Christopher.
No, I was gutted. I was really disappointed that the Sanguinary Guard looked like they did. And they didn't do anything kind of interesting at all, really, with anything. With anything Blood Angel wise. Be a little bit careful I don't splatter this, because I don't want to get paint splatter on new silicon matte. It does wipe off quite well, but why worry when you can just be careful? Yeah, so if I was Josh, you see, if I was Josh...
The sculptor that was put in charge of the Blood Angels should be fired into the sun. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it wasn't Jez, because I like Jez. Jez is a good mate. But it wouldn't have been Jez, because if it was Jez, they would have been cooler. So that's safe. Yeah, see, if I was Josh, I'd come up with a really cool kind of shadow colour to put on Dark Angels that are going to have metallic silver armour. There we go. Back to black. Back to black. He's ready. He's ready to go silver. Exactly. Jez is awesome. Jez is awesome. Jez is awesome. I like Jez a lot. Until we play pool. And And as he always used to say, I'm shit at pool, and I still beat you. I'm like, yes, I know. I know. I hate it. I hate the fact that you always somehow manage to beat me at pool. It's absurd. I lost to him in the round robin stage of the staff pool tournament. I was like, how is this even happening? Sorry, I'm still looking for the sword. I'm still looking for his sword. I'm like, if I just keep kind of like randomly looking around, it will just appear somewhere. I'll just be like, oh, there it is. I do wonder whether it's fallen into my paint drawer and it's between my paint pots somewhere. Wow. Wow again. Wow. Wow. Now what? Wow. 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 Avian wow. Wow avian. Avian wow wow. Avian wow wow. Do I glow his eyes?
Did you look into a land raider or a rhino? Just saying that things tend to disappear in those.
No, there's definitely, because I've not looked at tanks for the Dark Angels yet. The only tanks the only legions I've kind of distributed and allocated my tanks to are Raven Guard and Night Lords. However, I'm going back on that a little bit and I'm pulling the Raven Guard allocations, and the Raven Guard are just going to have a Land Raider and a Predator. The Predator mainly because I've put a Raven Guard in the cupola.
Strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government.
Amazing, amazing. And we got a hype train incoming. Thank you very much, everybody. Hype train incoming. You are all epic and amazing. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's a, I'll tell you what it is. It's a Battlefleet Gothic hype train. It's a Battlefleet Gothic hype train today. That's what it is today. And I'm super excited by it. Super excited by it.
Why should you never date a tennis player? Because love means nothing to them.
Is that why no one dates me? Oh, now I understand. Now I understand. Thanks, Tari. Thanks, Tari. Hype train, level 1 hype train. Let's go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You were amazing. Thanks. Thanks. I'm looking for a sword. I will find said sword. I'm going to move every last little bit over here. I'm going to move it all. I'm even going to pick up this base and see if it's underneath that base. No, it's not underneath that base. There's Karseth. It's not in the little pot of bits, is it? Nope. See, I tidied everything as well. I've got loads of space over here now as well. Nothing's all kind of packed up and stacked up. And I still managed to lose a sword. Oh, we need to paint her one day. One day soon we need to paint her because she's amazing. Hype train. Thanks very much for the hype train, guys. Appreciated.
Look, Christopher is very organized. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm organized, yo. I am. Look, I've even got a Dark Angel. See, that was with the sword. The Dark Angel shield was with the sword. Battlefleet Gothic hype train. Battle Fleet Gothic Hype Train. Awooga, awa. Nope. It's not there. It's not there. It's not on my desk. Om nom 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 nom. Are you eating? Are you eating? What you eating? Are you eating choo choo? Are you eating a choo choo train? Choo choo.
Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
We could always build more killbots, Target. That is very, very true. Are you boy enough to try King Bacon with fries? What's a King Bacon? As a Burger King? Burger King? Is that a King Bacon? So is that a burger with bacon and fries? And chips? I hope she's bored enough to share as well. Target, how are you? We've got a hype train going right now, Target. Hype Train Central. Hype Train Central. Is the sword over here? Because I've looked all over that side. Is it over here? If I find the sword, we are hype training to the max. It's just not here, is it? Who's that? Oh, Kahasi. Good evening. Thank you very much for the resub. 68% hype train as well. Thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you for the contribution. How are you doing? Thank you for the resub, my friend. I have lost the sword for the lion. And I'm trying to re-find it. And I think it's fallen on the floor. 20 seconds! Ah! You might share a few fries. Yay! We get fries, they're multiplying. Okay. And they're losing control. Lurkety lurk, no worries. Doing well. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects from Empress Tari. I wonder if the Night Lords have any custom characters. Because like the World Eaters have that Butcher Surgeon. I wonder whether the Night Lords have any. Let's have a look on the new recruit thing. Special characters like Sevatar. No, not special characters, like custom, like, so the World Eaters have a custom character slot choice upgrade where you can take like a because I know Sevatar obviously. You can take like a consul or a praetor or something and turn him into a butcher surgeon. It's called a butcher surgeon, and he has like different rules and special rules and things. I don't think you can. I'm just spitballing. I'm just thinking out loud. I was like, oh, I wonder whether. You probably can't. I don't think the Night Lords have anything custom like that. It's a pot of paint called Corvus Black. They have a custom colour. Surely that's a Raven Guard colour, not a Night Lord's colour. Surely. Atramentar perhaps is what you're looking for. What's Atramentar? Is that like a console or something? Let me get new recruit up. Where's new recruit? I'll show you quickly. Because if you go new and you pick World Eaters, create list. If you add a crusade and you add a Praetor. If you click on the Praetor, you can make him. No, it's not a Praetor. It's an Armitos. It's not an Armitos, is it? Nope. Is it Centurion? Well, I wonder whether it's a prime unit. Prime unit. Nope, it's not a prime unit. Hang on, where did Stu say he did it? Oh, it's a Legion Prime. Okay, so it's a Legion Prime benefit. Okay. No. Legion Prime, no. Oh, chain bonded. I don't know which one it is. No. Anyway, there's a prime unit that is a butcher surgeon. So if I delete that list, if I go to, hang on, no, that's my Custodes one. If I go to new and go Night Lords, where's Night Lords? Qu'est-ce que c'est Night Lords? And add a detachment. Now, is there anywhere to find the prime benefits in here without having to click on things? Praetors can't get prime stuff, can they? So True Believers. They get deep strike and impact if you put Terminators in a prime slot. Atramentar or Terminators. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Opti, an Overseer. See, this is what I. Oh, there's a Pravian. That's the thing that you were talking about the other day, wasn't it? Angron Transcended. I don't have Angron Transcended, no. Thanks for showing the model on request yesterday. I was short on time today. I'll give you a full watch. Oh, thank you, Rob. So if I add that, I can then add stuff to that dude. That's cool. Opti. Does it tell you what it is? Oh, it does. Mortifactor. What the fuck's a Mortifactor? Anyway, yeah, I don't need to be doing this on stream. Excuse me, sorry. That's what you were talking about yesterday. Yes, yeah, the Pravian dude. Yeah, sorry about the confusion yesterday about that. I thought Pravian were the Forge World. So we got crossed wires, or I got crossed wires. You didn't. You knew exactly what you were talking about. What site am I using? Copy, paste. Site called New Recruit. It's really difficult to get used to, but is useful once you've spent like an hour figuring it out. It takes you a while, but I've just about got it figured out now. Do. Okay. Yeah, so there's an absolute ton of HQs, isn't there? So there's like an Opti, an Overseer. Overseer is the like mini librarian, is that right? And then Pathfinder, Praevian, Primus Medici, Siegebreaker, Vigilator, Warmonger. What's a Warmonger? That sounds cool. Yeah, Night Lords are going to be fun. He mongers war. He does monger war. Rob, the background music, is that the EVE Online soundtrack? It is indeed, yes. It is royalty free, and it has been the soundtrack to my stream for 10 years now, pretty much. I don't know whether to make his eyes glow or whether to make them just jet black. I kind of want to just make them jet black. Warmonger is a Titan class as well, isn't it? Is it a Titan class? Is Warmonger a Titan class? I think it probably is. Same class as the War Master. The War Master. Optai are lieutenants. Ah, okay. So Optai are lieutenants. Overseer, Pathfinder. What else have we got? We've got Esoterist. Esoterist is a Psyker. Forge Lord, Herald, Legion Champion. Legion Champion would be cool to do one. Librarian. Master of Descent. What is Master of Descent? Oh, Deep Striking. Okay, yep. Master of Descent. Master of Signals. Moritat. I can't decide whether I want a Night Lord's Moritat or not. I don't think I do. What's a Mortifactor? Mortifactor's got to be... Servo Arm. Oh, okay, it's like a Battlesmith, okay. Yeah, I don't quite know what to pick for the Night Lords. Like the Raven Guard was like, well, I want a Vigilator, I want a Moritat, I need a Master of Signals, probably need a Master of Descent, or one of either the both, whatever. You can probably have them kind of count as either. What's an Armistos? Armistos is quite cool for a Raven Guard as well. Overseer is like your Praven, but you get Auxilia. Oh, okay. So I could have an Overseer for the Raven Guard then, but I would need a Praven for the Night Lords. Okay. And then what do I ally in for the Dark Angels then? Oh, I also need some assassins, by the way, for Raven Guard, because I can have free assassins. Well, not free. You start paying pay points for them, but you get a free assassin detachment. Yeah, so I don't quite know what to do for the Night Lords. I don't know whether to just do like loads of like lieutenants or something. I think I want a librarian though. What's an esoterist? Bray just went out the door. It might be you need to add an allied detachment and the Overseer can join the Auxilia. Okay, cool. Esoterist summon demons if traitor. Oh. I don't know whether a Night Lords would have an Esoterist then. Night Lords aren't particularly demon-y, are they? But I kind of like... So the model I like... Hang on, let's go see what that model actually is. Horus Heresy, Traitor, Night Lords for the sake of argument. Where's the model I really like? It came out a while ago. It was a traitor. It's like a traitor console or something. Yeah, it was librarian console. Wasn't there a traitor console? Oh, I definitely need a traitor champion console. Traitor champion console. Where's the? There, that guy. Esoterist. Oh, okay. So I can't. Yeah, okay. So that's the model I liked, but that's an esoterist. I'm not particularly interested in like demon Night Lord stuff. So maybe you just use him as a librarian. Maybe just use him as a traitor librarian. Maybe you just use him as a traitor librarian. Where is the librarian? Librarian. What does the librarian get? Anything interesting? Or give him to the Raven Guard. What, the Librarian? What, the Esoterist? Oh right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, but that's a traitor one. I don't know. I don't think they have a. I mean, I suppose that's not bad, is it? You give him a beaky helmet and it probably fits. Give him a beaky helmet and it probably fits. Change that for a raven skull, and then it just looks like a, yeah. Yeah, but this one is a traitor. This sculpt is a traitor esoterist. That's what I was meaning. That's what I said. I don't even know whether there is a. I don't think there's a loyalist esoterist out, is there? No, it's just the Librarian Console is the other one. Which is still a nice model. I really like that model. I was going to get this one for the Night Lord. I was going to get this one for the Raven Guard anyway, because he's got the beaky helmet. So, tell you what. So I get that one for the Raven Guard. If I get that one for the Raven Guard, because he's got the beaky helmet, that was one of the reasons, and he's in Mark 6 armor as well, which is perfect. I'll give him not a power axe. I'll give him something Raven Guardy. But this guy, which will make Purple laugh. This will make Purple laugh. This guy, because he's a traitor esoterist, he can go with the Dark Angels, because he's got robes on as well. So he can be a Dark Angel, Librarian, Esoterist, whatever. That works, doesn't it? So then I can use the really cool model. Because that model is really cool. I really like that model. I do really like that model. So yeah, that works. That's the way we can do that. So that's how I can get that model in. Does look like a dog asshole. This guy wouldn't look like a dark asshole if he had a sword. Tell you what. Hello, I have a little sword. There you go, he's got a little sword now. Oh dear. Right, let me just check the... I've checked this loads of times, but I keep thinking, because this is where it should be. If it is anywhere... This is, by the way, I can show you these now as well. So this is...
That guy is alright. He's the lion. Still an asshole, but a little less than his sons.
So these are my reposers for my Mordethin. So I've got lots of little reposers. There's another one with his leg up. And then I've also done some kneeling down as well, look. So these are my Mordethin reposers. So I can sculpt some cloaks on them, which I need to get round to. Right. 100%, let's check everything in here. And there's my, for those of you who haven't been around, that is my reconnaissance sniper rifle. This is not going to be my my Mordethin sniper rifle. This is my reconnaissance squad sniper rifle. Which is going to be really cool. However, I'm going to use brass rod for that. I've got brass rod, so I don't have to drill plastic, because drilling plastic never really works. So I'm going to do some sniper rifles for my reconnaissance squads out of... there's a scythe. I could give him a scythe. Morty's scythe. I've got... that's the Watcher, which is going to be on the base. I've got all my 3D prints for my thingies for the Night Lords. There's some more of my left hand of the Deliverer lightning claws. See, I have the chain axe, the chainsword version. I've got the chainsword bit because you have to pick which one. It's definitely not here. It's really annoying. There's the wolf bit. That's the wolf bit that goes, well, the lion bit that goes over the back. And then this is all my Night Lords bits. Also mixing in some of the new Chaos Space Marine, because as you can see they're the same size. So Night Lords will be a little bit of mix of both. Some 3D printed breacher. 3D printed breacher shields. Moritats. Moritat bodies which I haven't used. Double check there's nothing in the More Death in. No. No, it's just not. It's definitely not in this box. Definitely not in this box. Which is disappointing, it's not in my Horus Heresy Bix box, which also means it's out on my desk somewhere or in a drawer somewhere. It'll show up, it'll turn up. Check under the monitor. No, under the monitor's all clear. Oh my word, it's 5:20. I've only got another 40 minutes left, guys. So yeah, any character ideas for the Night Lords? We obviously have the really cool dude with a massive chain axe thing in Terminator armor, because that's just the Legion Praetor model, I think, if I remember correctly. Went to the warp. It really has. It's really annoyed me as well, Hendarian, because I've kind of done all this. I mean, it's the paint job's like fine on it, whatever. It's one of those kind of paint jobs, this thing. And I was just like, oh, glue the sword on then, because then it's all kind of ready to go. The sword isn't here. I reckon it's fallen down. I reckon it's fallen off the desk. Down the side somewhere. Hey Serpent, how you doing? Welcome back. Black Templars again. Any recommendations on literature for Black Templars, chat? Prime Medici, go and kit bash the hell out of him. Herbert West, Dr. Frank. Oh, a Medici. That's a very good point, because you could do like a not a doctor, somebody who just like that like the one from Huron, that one, Huron's little apothecary dude. Could even use Fabius Bile as a base. Is there a Horus Heresy Fabius Bile? There's not, is there? Because it's. Yeah, I don't know whether Emperor's Children. Where's Fabulous Bill? Where is he? Oh, is he not in the Emperor's Children? Is Fabulous Bill not in Emperor's Children? I thought he was. Chaos Space Marines. Fabulous Bill. What's his base model like? I mean, to be fair, I need to use the Master of Executions model as well, don't I? There's quite a few 40k models which are quite cool. Where is Fabulous Bill? Oi, Bill! Where are you, Fabulous? There you are. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Avian. I could probably make that work. That would be quite cool. Although his head is... We're going to have to cut his head off and sand off his hair. Yep. The Red Corsairs had a Night Lord's apothecary. Did they? Dr. Frankenstein kind of guy. I saw someone do that Huron apothecary with a beaky helmet. It looked cool, like a plague mask. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool, Tari 2. Tari 22222. 2222 Tari 2. Tari 2. Tari Empress 2. Yeah, that guy. That's actually really good, isn't it? That's actually really good. The only problem with that is that it's going to be a massive scale. So more than one medic. I'm getting the thing mixed up. Yeah, this guy... You could use all his parts, couldn't you? You could use all his parts. Thing is, I'm not spending that just to get this guy. I'm gonna have to find him on eBay or something. Follow Sia, by the way. Her Red Corsairs are awesome. Oh, that is cool. I wonder where that head's from. That's a nice paint job. Yeah, the helmet's really cool. They did biggen them, didn't they? Well, like, could just use the arms and the backpack and put them on a regular size. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, because the arms and the the backpack things that come over the top would fit on a Horus Heresy because they're not hanging down by his body or anything. Now, the thing is, the new bigified Chaos Space Marines are basically exactly the same size as Horus Heresy. They are literally that size. So hopefully they haven't made those much bigger, if at all. So hopefully they haven't embiggened those, because then I could probably do it. I really like it with the. I do really like that with the beaky helmet. That looks really cool. Yeah, all the chaos are. That's why they're still not quite as big as Primaris. They're just a better proportioned size. Right, what colour do we do the lion head? That's really the next thing, isn't it? What colour do we do the lion head? Thank you for that, Tari22. Guess what I've got for dinner tonight? You'll never guess. Chili. Boom! Chili tonight. Chili, chili, chili. Now, do I have it chili and chips or do I have chili and rice? Chili and chips or chili and rice? I love that. You'll never guess what I've got for dinner tonight. Chili, correct. You're actually having chili and burritos. It's really nice when Empress also has the food that you're having for dinner. Makes you feel really important and royal. If you're going wild, maybe a baked potato. I had a jacket on Thursday. I really like my jackets with tuna and cheese. So, Tari22, should I tonight, while having dinner... Oh, Deadeye! Thank you very much. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, Tari2, tonight, while I'm having dinner and watching the football, should I do the supports for the big ships? Wonky Goblin, what an amazing name. Thank you for the follow. How are you, Deadeye? Everything going well? Everything good on stream? Was your stream exciting? Did you paint well? Were you fantastic? Make sure everybody goes and follows Deadeye Minis. A lovely looking lion. He's not bad. It's a really kind of crunchy model to paint, so it's not particularly enjoyable. You know what I'm going to say to that. All good, making headway on 40k Kragnos. 40k Kragnos? That's interesting. So is that a yes then, Tari22? Okay. That's a yes then, from the Tari22. I'll see what I can do, Tari22. Taken Kragnos and made him part of my Imperial Guard. Oh! I promise it makes sense-ish. That's alright, dude. I took the... shit, what are they called? The robots from Necromunda. And turned them into Ogryn for my Imperial Guard. The Ambots. Which ship, Tari? Which ship should I do? That's the next question. Do you want me to do... Do you want me to do that one? That one? Or that one? Think you know the answer to that one too. What, this one? I'm guessing maybe this one. Like, I don't know whether this one or that one, to be honest. I don't think you're gonna pick that one. So that's the Gloriana, which is Imperial, I believe. I think that's an Imperial one. I think, even though it's got like a Chaos back to it. That's the Planet Killer. And then that one is the Spirit of Vengeance. So Gloriana, Planet Killer, or the Spirit of Vengeance. Bigger than the build plate? Yes. Yes, it is bigger than the build plate, but luckily it is in parts. So there's the hull section, there's the engine section, and there's a prow. But it's just going to take me like a day to do all the supports. So I might try and do the mid section or the prow tonight. Big fucking Gloriana. The Gloriana's rather epic, isn't it? The Vengeful Spirit. So this one. I think that's supposed to be the Vengeful Spirit, sort of. Looks like it would fit on at an angle. It's in bits anyway, Target, so it doesn't matter. And printing it at an angle means that you'd have to support the whole thing. Step 1, Vengeful Spirit. Okay, I'll start that one then. Shall I do? I'll do the prow. I'll start with the prow, because the back is going to take so long because it's got so many. It's got so many bits. Step 2, phalanx. So I'm gonna need a bamboo before I do the phalanx because that is too big to fit on my plate, and also it would cost about £100 in resin to print it, and I'm not even sure the printer would hold its weight as it's printing it. So that one needs to be a Bamboo Labs print. Make it out of 2 dinner plates and just add Gribblies. Yeah, I could just convert it, but... Then do the Beast's Battle Moon. What's the Beast's Battle Moon? Oh, the Orc one. Yeah, I'll probably do an orc one at some point. I will probably do an orc one at some point. Right, we've got 20 minutes left, everybody. Has anybody got any questions before we finish today? What should we do tomorrow? I really need to find his sword for tomorrow because I want to paint his sword. Because if we can paint his sword, then he's gonna get close to being done. I also need to sand down those so that those fit, and I need to. Yeah, because that's definitely going to be green. That definitely needs to be green, doesn't it, to match the loincloth. So the loincloth and that. So we need to do that, the cloth colour, the cream cloth, and then that needs to be green. Massive game of Battlefleet Gothic. What, tomorrow? I've only got, like, all my ships are... I've only just started, so I haven't got enough to do a big game yet. But it's coming. Exclamation mark Patreon as well, because I will be doing some Battlefleet Gothic on Patreon as well. I will be doing some Battlefleet Gothic on Patreon, which is going to be fun, for sure. Sure. And then we also need to do his base as well. We need to get his base sorted out. Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll see what I can get done tonight, and then that will kind of help out what we can do tomorrow. Should be fun, fun, fun. Okay. He's alright, isn't he? He's alright. Just about. He's alright for a dork. He's alright for a dork. I suppose, ish. I'll make sure I update on Blue Sky the supports for that ship and everything. So make sure you drop me a follow on Blue Sky. I'll probably put it on Instagram as well, to be fair though. So you can follow it on Instagram as well. See you later, Atari 2. I'm going to finish now as well because I'm going to go and do some dinner as well before the football. There we go, everybody. Atari 2-2, thank you very much. I suppose we should probably see who's on. Zombies is on. Oh. Matt E's on. Right, catch you all tomorrow, everybody. I've been doing lead to a Razorback Rhino tank. Wah! Oh, LEDs. Nice one, Troy. There we go. Right, I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, he's not bad. I'll airbrush. I've got to get the airbrush out tonight because I want to give him a coat of metallic. So that he can kind of start off. So I'll do some glazing around this to try to kind of darken some areas around it. Yeah, have a good one, everybody. Take care, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Have fun. Bye.